Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj's I Am That. And today we will be looking at chapter 17, which is the ever-present. And I'm going to skip down to about midway and let us begin. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj, for speaking these words and for allowing us to spend time with these words. Imagining that we are there with you in that small room in Bombay, the energy that you were, the cosmic force that you were, it must have been an amazing thing to sit at the feet of the Guru, the Satguru. So the questioner asks, are you now in the perfect state? Perfection is a state of mind when it is pure. I am beyond the mind, whatever its state, pure or impure. Awareness is my nature. Ultimately, I am beyond being and non-being. I am beyond being and non-being. Awareness is my nature. Awareness is your nature. Will meditation help me to reach your state? Meditation will help you to find your bonds, loosen them, untie them, and cast your moorings. When you are no longer attached to anything, you have done your share. The rest will be done for you. By whom? By the same power that brought you so far, that prompted your heart to desire truth and your mind to seek it. It is the same power that keeps you alive. You may call it life or the supreme. The same power kills me in due course. Were you not present at your birth? Will you not be present at your death? Find him who is always present, and your problem of spontaneous and perfect response will be solved. Realization of the eternal and an effortless and adequate response to the ever-changing temporary event are two different and separate questions. You seem to roll them into one. What makes you do so? To realize the eternal is to become the eternal, the whole, the universe, with all it contains. Every event is the effect and the expression of the whole, and is in fundamental harmony with the whole. All response from the whole must be right, effortless, and instantaneous. It cannot be otherwise if it is right. Delayed response is wrong response. Thought, feeling, and action must be one and simultaneous with the situation that calls for them. How does it come? I told you already. Find him who was present at your birth and will witness your death. My mother and father? Yes, your father, mother, the source from which you came. To solve a problem, you must trace it to its source. Only in the dissolution of the problem, in the universal solvents of inquiry and dispassion, can its right solution be found. Thank you, Nisargadatta. Meditation will help you to find your bonds. What are you bound to? It will help you loosen those, untie them, and cast your moorings. When you are no longer attached to anything, you have done your share. The rest will be done for you. So find the things that you are attached to. Find the things that you are addicted to. Find the things that you are identifying with. Find the things that trigger you, that you are hooked to. Just be aware of them. No need to judge them or anything, of course. Just see them, and the seeing is so powerful in and of itself. But once you see them, also then let them go. Let them go. Some will go easily and some will not. But that's okay. Once you have embraced and brought into consciousness that which was unconscious, you've already done so much of the work. Again, just keep coming back to the awareness, just allowing yourself to be more and more aware of both the content of consciousness and mind, desires and fears, thoughts, feelings, words, actions. Just bring them all into conscious awareness, into the present moment, and then let them float. Let them float. Let them be. Let them come and let them go. And keep coming back. He says, find him who was at your birth and who will witness, key word there, will witness your death. It is, of course, this beingness, this I am principle, this awareness which is always present. The rest will be done for you by the absolute supreme reality. Eckhart Tolle or Adyashanti, they both speak about there's so much you can do. It's like a garden. You can create the conditions, or rather perhaps put yourself in the right conditions for meditation and contemplation and self-inquiry. You can do so much. You can do a lot, actually, to prepare yourself, to open yourself to the absolute. Nisargadatta at one point says, the absolute, basically, it's waiting for you. It wants to enter your being. But we as human beings, we have so many walls and barriers and psychological hang-ups. It's hard for the reality to get through. So all we really have to do is just clear some space. Just allow space, allow an opening so that the Absolute Supreme can flood its light into your entire being, every cell and fiber. Just even now, of course, open to that Absolute Supreme reality, open to the Parabrahman. By doing what? Just by being nothing. No concepts, no beliefs, no holding, no posturing, simply being naked in the spirit, empty of everything. It's just a choice, a little like turning a key. I am open. I am open to receive. Even calling forth the absolute supreme reality, please enter my being, transform my being, dissolve my pain body, my ego, the false self. Let me see what I am, and let me see what I am not. If you take one step, Nisargadatta says, if you take one step, all the blessings will follow. Just this moment, and then the next moment, and the next moment. But remember, we're not trying to become something. In fact, we're trying to realize the beingness that doesn't need to become anything, because Well, ultimately, it's already everything and nothing at the same time. At the same time. We're just paying more attention, you could say, to what is already happening, to what is already here. Yesterday, or in the last chapter's video, Nisargadatta asked, is there ever a moment when you don't exist? Is there ever a moment when you're not aware? And this is like a question throughout the day, perhaps, just to check in and look and see, just notice without any effort. Am I? Do I exist? Am I here and now? Yes, I am. Am I aware? Yes, awareness is aware always. And then as Muji says, when you find this I am presence, when you find the beingness and the awareness, remember Nisargadatta says the supreme is being and awareness. Being and awareness. Sounds like two things, really one. So when you sense that, it's a sensing, this beingness and awareness. Ah, here it is. Right now, do you feel it? Do you feel the beingness? Do you sense this awareness, this alive, awake, alert awareness? Yes, I do. Then that's it. That's all you can do in a sense, because it's not a doing, it's a recognition, a realization, and then it's just remaining here. Just being what you cannot not be. In this moment, is there anything to do? I don't sense anything that needs to be done. Om. I am that I am. Om. I am that I am. Om. This is already nothing appearing as everything. This is already the Para Brahman. This is already the absolute supreme reality. This is already oneness and wholeness. So there's nothing to do. And what could you do anyways? What could you add to everything? This is already everything. What can you add to it? This is already nothing. So what could you take away from it? When it's already nothing, there's nothing there to take away. These are not just words. These pointers are pointing to something that can't be described by words. It's the wordless. It's that which is prior to words. It's the space in which the words appear and disappear. Don't mistake the finger for the moon, the finger pointing at the moon for the moon. Look now, investigate now, simply notice now. Feel this aliveness. There is an aliveness. There is an intelligence. So many complex processes happening within the body and the brain. And life is doing it all by itself. You are not the doer. You've never been the doer because there's no you. Ultimately, we will see that there is no you. There's just life. There's just oneness, consciousness, God, spirit. Whatever you want to call it, it's just a label. Whichever label resonates most with you, whichever label makes your heart sing and dance. Ah, the beloved. You are the beloved. Thank you, Nisargadatta. Thank you, everybody. See you again soon. Namaste. Oh.